One of the reasons we lost the baby was because the parents didn't identify that it was a convulsion. Unfortunately, they didn't know the child was convulsing. It was only after about 15 minutes that they actually knew what was happening. Now, in order to prevent such incidences, I will be leading us in this series on how to identify a convulsion when it's actually happening. Welcome back to our convulsion series. If you have not been following us, you can go back and see the previous videos and make sure you subscribe to our channel, turn on your notification buttons, and make sure you share the video with others. Number one, when you see a child that is convulsing or anybody that is convulsing, generally there are different types of convulsions. We are going to discuss that in a different series, but the generalized convulsion, which is the most common, you will notice that the person will have jerky movements of the limbs, that is the hands and the legs. You notice that the hands and the legs are contracting. They contract and they relax. And notice what? The hands and the legs contract and relax at the same time. It means when the hands are coming up, the legs are equally coming up. When the hands are going down, the legs are going down. If the hands are coming up and the legs are going down, it's not a convulsion. So it has to be a contraction and a relaxation. And it is symmetrical, both sides. So you look at the person convulsing, you see both hands and legs are moving upward and downward symmetrically and at the same time. That is one of the first symptoms. The second symptom is that you will notice that the person's eyes are rolling upward. The white part of the eye moves upward and it's like it blinks up. The third is you notice that the person is chewing the mouth or biting the tongue. You see the person is gnashing the teeth. Biting the teeth can bite the tongue. You notice blood coming out from the mouth. And also you notice that there is foaming. Okay, you notice foam coming out from that person's mouth, foam coming out from the person's mouth. And then equally you notice that the person can go unconscious. They go unconscious. They don't know where they are. They don't recognize where they are. And most of the times when this convulsion is coming to an end, towards the end, you notice that they urinate on their body or they excrete on their body. And after the convulsion, they are confused. They tend to be a little bit confused. They don't know where they are and they cannot really explain what happened before. These are some signs or these are some methods to identify a convulsion. But whatever, before a convulsion ever starts, there are some signs that you will notice in somebody. Sometimes they have blurred vision, they have some mild migraine headache, and they have some stars. It's like some stars come in their eyes and it's like the whole place becomes dark. Okay, they always feel this dizziness, and there are some things that may prompt it. Maybe somebody can be exposed to a certain odor or exposed to a certain light, high light that flashes in the person's eyes, and then you just notice that the person has some moments of inconsistency. It's like the mood changes, and then the next step, they start convulsing, they start contracting with their hands, they start foaming, they start rolling the eyes up, urinating on their body, and so on. So this is how you know that somebody is convulsing. It's not everybody that falls that is convulsing. They may fall and it may be a heart attack, it may be something else. But if you have seen these signs, then you are in the situation of convulsion. Thank you.